I've now been making YouTube videos for 5 years and have uploaded more than 50 stories, so I thought it was time to introduce ourselves. Who are Tony and Avril? Avril is Tony's longtime partner and always features in these videos. She has a doctorate in marine biology. Avril has been diving for 57 years and diving on the Great Barrier Reef for 50 years, with at least 6,000 hours spent underwater. She's been a marine biological consultant in partnership with Tony for 45 years, surveying and studying coral reefs. Avril has been married to Tony for 49 years and is 72 years old. Tony also has a doctorate in marine biology. He has been diving for 64 years and diving on the Great Barrier Reef for 50 years, with over 12,000 hours spent underwater. Tony is 79 years old. Both of us still love diving and are underwater every opportunity we get. Where are we? We surveyed the coral reefs closest to the Abbott Point coal loading facility twice a year from 2018 to 2021. North Queensland Bulk Ports runs this coal terminal and wanted to make sure that their operations were not impacting nearby coral reefs. During the survey I'm documenting here, we were also showing the Tropwater group from James Cook University how to do the surveys. Let's wrap. There is a manta ray cleaning station at one of our survey sites on Holborn Island. We always see mantas here, but this one was very intent on being cleaned and made repeated passes. These huge rays cannot stop swimming, but they slow down at the cleaning station and all the cleaner fish surge up off the bottom and inspect every bit of skin for fungus and parasites that they pick off. Occasionally cleaner fish nip a sensitive spot and the manta gives a sudden jerk. Holborn has recently been declared an important shark and ray area to give the mantas extra protection. While I was grooving with the manta, you can hear some of the team hammering new marker stakes in some of our permanent survey transects.
won't be our last day here. We often come out here for fun. It's our closest clear water.
Here's a graph showing changes in coral cover at our survey site since 2016. The red line shows changes in the deep Holborn Island sites that we're showing you here. As you can see from the graph, there was a huge drop in coral cover caused by Cyclone Debbie in early 2017, leaving less than 10% cover. Recovery has generally been slow in the years since the cyclone, as there have been other minor impacts such as crown-of-thorns grazing and bleaching events. In 2021 we were finally starting to see recovery in some of the deeper reef patches, with good cover of fast-growing Acropora and Montipora corals, as you can see here. Camp Island is a small island near Cape Upstart that's about 40 kilometres west of Bowen and 18 kilometres west of the Abbott Point coal terminal. This island is only 2 kilometres from the coast and the Elliot River mouth, but has surprisingly clear water and good shallow reef development. The corals at this site are growing on a loose rubble bank, and many of the Montipora corals are not attached firmly. During low spring tides, the reef's only about a metre deep, and during strong wind events, big waves regularly turn many of these Montipora corals upside down. When this happens, the coral underneath is starved of light and eventually bleaches and dies. But around the edges, corals begin to grow over what was previously the underside. This happens repeatedly, and many of the corals manage to maintain living sections on both sides of the colony. Touching the corals briefly as I am doing here does them no harm. Lots of sediment settles on the corals here and can cause small dead patches, as you can see when I brush the sediment away. This graph of changes in coral cover has the Camp Island results shown as a green line. Corals here were not impacted by Cyclone Debbie, but have been affected by algal smothering and bleaching over the time we've been surveying this reef. Coral cover averages over all 4 sites have fluctuated between 15 and 25% cover.